that's a tough pitch to take.
It is.
All right, so if you're just joining us, Petoskey with an early leadoff double. Sacrifice, the hitter got the runner over to third, and then a seeing eye RBI single.
That's a strike 3. There,
Yeah.
Charles for the Blue Devils.
So with the strikeout, Jones retires the side, 1 run in for the Northmen as they were able to convert on that. You know, kind of some of the times when you get a first game like that, or first batter up to the plate, it's pretty easy to kind of have the defense still be asleep, Nick.
Yeah.
And with that being the case, the Northmen were able to push the runner over to third base, playing kind of small ball.
Yeah.
And then, but credit Jones for coming back and striking out the last hitter there to get out of the top half of that inning. What are you looking for the Blue Devils here to be able to, you want to get on base, but in addition to that, you want to respond after an opponent's has come out in the top of the first inning and, put a run up on the board.
Yeah. But I'm looking for the perfect momentum. Speed, of course, you want to have good speed running to the bases. You want to keep your eye focused with the throw, with the person that has the ball.
Exactly, and
watch where the ball goes.
Especially, it'll be crucial to get one of the early hitters on base, Nick. Obviously, you want to establish a good type of intensity on the base paths.
Yeah.
And in order to do that, you got to get runners on base consistently, frequently, early and often. So we'll see what the Blue Devils can do in the top or the bottom of the first inning. Leading off will be pitcher Jones, followed by Shepard on deck, and we'll see what is in store here as we get rolling from the bottom of the first inning. The first pitch is in there for a strike. It's a pretty good pitch. Want to get ahead of the count.
Yeah.
Caught the corner of the plate there to the lefty leadoff hitter for the Blue Devils. And the second pitch is bounced in the dirt. Good stop by the catcher there to be able to squeeze that one.
Yeah. Good look, good eye, though, by number 17. Just got to stay focused out here.
And the second one is in there for a strike, so we have a 1-2 count here. And that one's base hit into the left field. Diving attempt by the shortstop, but Jones reaches on a seeing eye single as that one just missed the outstretched glove of the shortstop. So just as we talked about and alluded to before, Jones came up to the plate. You want to see that leadoff runner get on base, similar to like what the Northmen were able to do there, Nick.
Yeah.
Get on base and then be able to push that runner around the base path in order to, get a run on the board.
Yep. Nice look. Stay focused. That's the way to go.
That's right. So we have a 1-0 game, bottom of the first inning here. And the pitch is inside. Bunt tried to be put down, but a foul ball. And like we just talked about, Nick, Blue Devils trying to play a little small ball, advance the runner, get her in scoring position. Let's see if Shepard continues to get that call sign to bunt, or if they decide to let her swing away here.
Yep.
1 ball, 1 strike count. Here's the pitch to Shepard, and she is taking up top. Strike called. So 1 ball, 2 strikes. Have to imagine here, Nick, that they're probably going to take the bunt sign off.
Yep.
For Shepard here. Jones waiting on deck. And the pitch is inside low, and that was just fouled down the third base line.
Good try, though.
Yeah.
Great try.
Shepard was able to turn and pull the hands in on that one.
Yeah.
And got some good extension just a little bit out in front of it. That would have been an easy double if she keeps that one inside the third base.
She was looking that way. She was ready for it. She had the eye of it.
And here's the pitch that's high, errant, wild pitch, and Jones will take second base off that one.
Great job. And it's a 2 balls and 2 strikes here.
Yeah.
Called.
So with Jones on second, Shepard awaits the 2-2 pitch. Inside, right back to the pitcher. They're going to go right to third, try to get the leadoff runner Jones in a pickle. She's got it in a rundown. Let's see as she's eventually tagged out by the third baseman. So
nice try. Nice.
Blue Devils sacrificed their lead runner and just kind of swapped positions there. Jones did move to second base, but so now 1 out, 1 on.
Yep.
Shepard on first base. Up now is Jones with the chance to move Shepard over to second base. Let's see if the Blue Devils kind of take that similar approach. Just got to get a nice feel, get settled in here.
Yep.
So the first pitch is taken up top by Jones. That'll be ball 1.
Nice look over there by Shepard. Ready to go.
Yeah.
Like that.
1-0 pitch to Jones. It looks like a changeup that caught the bottom half of the plate there. Excellent pitch. Behind in the count, being able to throw a changeup there.
I think that was a strikeout, wasn't it?
It was a strike. But being able to throw a changeup in a hitter's count. Good pitch as Jones is going to push this one into left field again. Excellent piece of hitting at the plate. Was able to turn on that and put it right into left field in between the gap between the shortstop and the third baseman. So with 2 on, 1 out, that'll bring up Kozlowski as she stands in with runners on first and second.
Let's see if the Blue Devils can keep the momentum up here, Charles.
Yeah, bottom of the first inning. Petoskey with a top of the first 1 run scored off of the leadoff double. As Kozlowski is going to tap this one to the first baseman. She'll tag the base. Kozlowski advances the runners. So she does her job. Now runners on second and third. And Radalski coming up. Good opportunity for her to get a 2 RBI hit.
Yep.
RBI scores 2 conceivably here, Nick. So let's see if she's able to come through with that base hit knock RBI.
Yep.
And the first pitch is taken up top for a ball. That's a tough pitch to hold off on, Nick. We've seen the last 2 consecutive hitters have that leadoff pitch a little high.
Yeah, it's like seeing that same pitch at Comerica Park. You're sitting right there, and it's like, oh my gosh, that was a harsh throw there.
It's a tough pitch to take, as this one's down and inside, and Radalski is gonna
walk it off and retry again.
Well, changing the eye level is something that is tough to combat as a hitter, and when the first pitch comes in high, and then the next one comes in at your feet, your natural reaction is to swing away at that pitch.
Yeah.
Next one's right down the middle, taken by the shortstop. Going to be a tight play, and they execute it. So in the bottom of the first inning, Gaylord leaves 2 runners stranded. I'm Charles Strail, joined by my partner this afternoon, and beautiful afternoon here from Gaylord, Michigan. We want to thank our sponsors for today's game, bringing this game to you. This will be the inaugural game for the Gaylord High School softball team, sponsored by Next Level Sandbag and the Pine Squirrel in Gaylord. Nick, tell me about the Pine Squirrel. Tell me about the best game you've ever seen at the Pine Squirrel. So the Pine Squirrel, for everyone watching, is a local bar and grill located in Gaylord, but also home to spring, summer, and fall softball leagues. I know that you've been affiliated with some really good teams at the Pine Squirrel in softball, Nick.
Yep.
Tell me a little bit about those leagues and tell the people what they could possibly get into at the Pine Squirrel playing softball.
Well, Charles, glad you mentioned that. Well, I am a coach actually for one of the league teams.
Okay.
And what you can do is, if you want to join up for the leagues there at Pine Squirrel, you gotta contact Todd Menard.
Okay.
As people will call him, Buzz.
Okay.
You just go to Pine Squirrel, and he'll have a sign-up paper for you. He'll have a pen ready for you. Just go let him know that you're interested. Sign your name on a piece of paper, and then what he'll do is He'll talk to you a little about being interested in playing,
Yeah,
and then he'll give you a call back within 2 or 3 days.
that's
and
right.
then,
So if you want to be in, talk to Todd.
Yep, or myself, because I am a coach of one of the
That's
teams.
right.
I am Team Extreme Power Sports of Gaylord, so
Okay.
that's who our sponsor is for my team. So
Okay.
shout out to them. And
So Jones's first delivery is outside to the leadoff hitter. So with a 1-0 game, we're in the top of the second inning already. That first inning moved pretty quickly, didn't it, Nick?
it did. Lightning fast, lightning queen.
We got a pretty strong wind blowing in from left to right field.
Yeah.
Roughly 7 to 10 miles per hour at the time of the first pitch.
But with the sun being out, it still feels great. Here's the pitch.
So, yeah, that one was up top,
A
up
little
high. 3 balls, no strikes early on in the top of the second inning as Petoskey is, attempting to continue their success here early on from Gaylord High School.
See if the Gaylord Blue Devils could have something in store here.
So taking all the way as Jones delivers that 3-0 strike in there for the first strike of the count, 3-1 count. The fourth payoff pitch is up top as a leadoff walk for the Northmen.
Now's the time where you just want to, keep an eye on both runners and, stay with it and just stay focused and watch where the ball goes. Here's the pitch.
First pitch is bunted down to the first base line. Jones makes the play on it, throws out the runner at first to try to get the leadoff runner over at second, but unable to do so. So the Northmen advance the runner. Jones makes a good play down the first base line to
get the out.
You want to get the out, obviously. So Northmen so far doing a really good job of playing small ball, Nick.
I'm also proud of of my old school, watching GHS take them on and
that's right.
Showing their pride and what they have in their hearts.
That's right. So first pitch swinging.
I'm a proud Blue Devil alumni, man. And,
that's right, Nick. You are. So we've got an 0-1 count in Jones with the second pitch. That one's popped up to the second baseman, caught and
out for number 2.
Yeah, having to check the runner not advancing on that one. No chance there as we have 2 outs.
Yep.
Gaylord trying to get out of this second inning without letting Petoskey have another run put on the board, and really just looking for Jones to settle in on the mound, and it looks like she has. The leadoff double was something that she might not have been expecting for the Petoskey leadoff hitter to swing that aggressively. And Petoskey strung together 2 hits in the first inning to bring that runner home. Gaylord with an opportunity in the bottom of the first. They had runners on second and third, but Radowski was not able to get those runs in. But she'll have a chance to bounce back later on in this game for sure, Nick.
Yep. Blue Devils just got to keep the momentum, just got to keep their strength and keep their fight going.
You're absolutely right. So that pitch is in there for a called strike 2. So a 1-2 count. Jones with an opportunity to get out of the top of the top of the second inning.
Yep.
Last inning she struck out the last hitter to get out of that inning, so she has a chance to do the same here in consecutive innings.
Yep.
Would love to see it, as here we have the pitch inside swinging, and there it is. Jones
retires it.
Yep. She retires the side with another consecutive strikeout. We're going to take a quick time out here as we reflect and just talk about the spirit of softball. So we'll be back just after this. No, welcome back into the bottom half of the second inning from Gaylord High School. Blue Devils trail the Petoskey Northmen 1-0 in the first half of this twin bill doubleheader tonight as Mogenberg steps into the plate. First pitch, taking all the way. She'll take a strike right down the middle. So Mogenberg stands back in. 0-1 is the count. Blue Devils looking to get something going here in the bottom of the second inning. Changeup is dropped in there. Actually, that might have been a little bit more of a curve ball.
Yep.
Curve in there for a called second strike. So Mogenberg in an 0-2 count.
She would be Joseph's sister, right?
That's right. Shout out to our partner Joseph Mogenberg. And that one's grounded deep in the hole at shortstop, and
she is safe.
Mogenberg's safe at first base. So
nice hustle to get there by Mogenberg. Great job.
I mean that's a tough play for any shortstop to make. I mean, you really have to be very dexterous in order to backhand it, turn, pivot, fire accurately to first base.
Yeah.
So that's a tough play to make. Standing in is Wangler as Mogenberg on first base. Looks like she's in a position where she's getting ready to steal as Wangler's going to tap this one right past the third baseman through the hole. Yeah.
She'll be safe at first. Nice hit. Oh.
So after the two leadoff hits between Mogenberg and Wangler, Depew comes into the batter's box with runners on first and second. Nobody out in the bottom of the second inning, and this one's tapped back to the pitcher. They're going to go ahead and get the leadoff runner. That's Mogenberg, who is actually that was a pinch runner. So the Blue Devils use their special pinch runner ability there. Subbing in for Mogenberg on the base path, as Depew grounded out to the pitcher, but she advances on the fielder's choice to first base. Wangler back up, and first pitch swinging. That ball was in the dirt. That's a tough one to take. Obviously, she couldn't hold up on that one, so swinging away. First pitch strike for the number 9 hitter for the Blue Devils. Jones on deck, waiting for an opportunity to potentially have the bases loaded when she steps into the batter's box. Second pitch to Wangler is tapped into left field. Making a really good play on it was the left fielder for the Northmen, throwing it back to make the lead runner for the Blue Devils tag up at second base or just get back into second base.
Great hustle to get back.
Yeah, so Jones steps into the batter's box with runners on first and second, 2 outs in the bottom of the second. This game is cruising along with a brisk pace, Nick.
It is.
All right, first pitch to Jones is bounced right through the grasp of the second baseman. That's going to score a run for the Blue Devils. Coming around to score
and the runner
was Wangler.
Third. Yep.
Advancing to third base is Depew. Staying on first is Jones. So a nice RBI knock for Jones as we got a tie game, 1-all in the bottom of the second inning. That was a good piece of hitting.
It was.
Saw that first pitch coming in, knew that it was going to be a strike. It was able to turn on it, pull it right into right field. As Jones is going to take off and easily take second base, it was virtually uncovered as the second baseman and the shortstop for Petoskey didn't have a good communication sequence there, and Jones takes a swipe at second.
Yeah.
So with a 1-0 count, ball was absolutely tattooed, but right to the shortstop and being pulled off the base. So safe at first is, or actually, they're going to say that Shepard was out at first base. So, and after 2 innings of play, we've got a tie game. Gaylord able to get a run back in this one, a 1-1 game on the RBI base hit from Jones. Shepard almost had a infield hit,
Yeah.
but real nice play from the Petoskey first baseman to be able to stretch, hold on to it, and it bounced into her glove. So that first base umpire was evidently saying that she was able to stick it in her mitt.
Yeah.
So got to give credit where credit is due, Nick. That was a nice play.
Yeah.
So back on the mound, Jones goes, Mogenberg. So the battery for Gaylord, Jones, Mogenberg, each with base hits in the bottom of the second inning. And we'll see if Johnson can continue her success from the mound, being able to retire hitters back-to-back innings with strikeouts. So it seems like she's kind of settled in since the first inning after Petoskey. It was almost like the Blue Devils were still kind of feeling their way into this game, getting ready.
Yeah.
And then, wham, first hitter hit a double, and the next hitter up, push the runner to third, and then able to advance on a single to get that first run in. So Gaylord coming back to tie it up in the bottom of the second inning as we proceed to the top of the third from Gaylord High School. Once again, this game being brought to you by Next Level Sandbag and the Pine Squirrel in Gaylord. Proud sponsors of high school sports.
I'm a big person of Pine Squirrel there, Charles. Huge. All right. Let's see if Jones can keep it rolling here in the top of the third.
First pitch is in there for a called strike. Looked like the hitter was taking it all the way there.
Yep.
So just kind of waiting to see that one in there for a strike. Nice to see for Jones to get ahead of the leadoff hitter for Petoskey here. That one's popped straight up into short center field. And nice play made there to retire the leadoff hitter for the Northmen. So far, Jones retiring 3 straight hitters.
Yeah. Blue Devils are doing a great job right now. Just got to keep it rolling.
Yeah, just, you got a good thing going. Feeling a little bit more dialed into the game plan, etc. As that one's chopped right down the right field line. Excellent play, though, getting over there quickly to field that one and get it back in. But, wow, we saw that one all the way, Nick. That one was slicing, and it just got over. And it just kind of stayed in the paint going down the right field line.
It was like a jet seamer. Like it just went on.
Yeah. And once again, the wind blowing from left to right field here moderately, maybe 7 to 10 miles per hour tonight, as that one's low and inside. One 0 count and one on first base. So we got a 2-0 count. Looking, Nick, if you're watching the runner on first base right now, you're probably anticipating that Petoskey might try to put on some sort of hit and run or a steal situation here. Now they have a hitter's count, and this one's right down the middle but popped up to the second baseman. So that'll retire the second of 3 Northmen batters early on in the top of the third inning. So Jones putting herself in a position here to get out of this inning with a relatively low amount of pitches.
Yep.
Definitely what you want to see from your starter, that you want to go deep into the game.
Yep.
So 4th batter of the inning for the Northmen. Jones with a chance to get out of the inning. 1-1 game. First pitch in for a strike. That one was a beauty.
Nice throw.
Yeah. Find the seams and let it rip.
Yep.
That's exactly what Jones did there. She was now ahead of the count. Next pitch in is swung on right back to Jones. She'll end the inning. So with that, we go to the bottom of the third inning with a 1-1 game. Jones got out of that one pretty quick, Nick. Excellent job of handling the runner once the runner got on first base, but also using her fielders to help get outs.
Yep.
No strikeouts in that inning. Just, 2 pop-ups, and she made one nice play to retire the final hitter. So, leading off the inning for the Blue Devils, I believe, will be Jones again, one of the Jones sisters. And so, Nick, what are you looking for when the Blue Devils come to the plate here in the bottom of the third inning? So we'll have Jones, Kozlowski, and Radalski up for the Blue Devils here in the bottom of the third.
I'm looking for keep your eye on the ball.
Yep.
Stay focused, and if you get a chance to get one right in the zone, right by you,
Rip
it. Don't wait for it. Rip it.
Yeah, like Ted Williams said, don't hit it, don't miss it, don't foul it off when you get your pitch.
Yep. I know those very words.
So Jones leading it off for the Blue Devils in the bottom of the third, 1-1 game from Gaylord High School. Beautiful afternoon if you had a chance to come out to the ball game tonight. I should say this first half of the doubleheader started right at 4 o'clock as Jones is going to take the first pitch high and outside. It was it's been a long spring, hasn't it, Nick?
It has.
Yeah, it certainly has been a long, cold, I don't want to say miserable, but it's been a tough spring so far.
Yep.
In northern Michigan, as Jones swinging on the second pitch is going to tap this one actually all the way to the shortstop and unable to handle it. So Jones reaches on probably an error.
Yep.
By the shortstop. She hit it hard right to the shortstop, just unable to corral it and make the play over at first base. So Lenardowitz is going to replace Jones on first base as a special pinch runner. It is picking up a little bit with the wind tonight.
It is. All right, let's see if we can get it going here.
That's right. So Kozlowski stepping into the batter's box. Lenardowitz replacing Jones on first base. No outs. Bottom of the third inning. Tie game 1-1. First pitch swinging is Kozlowski right to the second baseman, but it's going to fumble it, and Kozlowski is going to reach on an error. Going all the way to third base is, wow,
safe.
Excellent play by Lenardowitz, getting an advantage or taking advantage of the error, advancing to third. So runners on first and third with no one out.
Great help, too, by the first baseman. She was communicating with her teammate over there to third and telling her where to run to and where to stop. Great job.
So with runners on first and third, Radalski digs into the batter's box. Excellent opportunity for the Blue Devils to put themselves up in this one, Nick, and that's really what they need to do right now.
Yep.
It's been a 1-1 game throughout the entirety after the first inning, so the last two innings, as Radalski is hitting that one to the second baseman who fumbles it again. So an error on the second baseman as Radalski reaches on that error. Gaylord gets another run, so 2-1 Blue Devils as they're taking advantage of the Petoskey miscues now with, well, if you're counting the semi-error that the shortstop made on the first batter in the inning on Jones, then 3 errors in the same inning, 1 by the shortstop, 2 by the second baseman. So 3 errors in the inning, and Blue Devils, give them credit, taking advantage. So Mogenberg now steps into the box as she's trying to continue the success at the plate so far in the bottom of the third inning for the Blue Devils, up 2-1. So first pitch to Mogenberg is
Great hit.
off the glove of the pitcher into center field. That'll score a run. So Mogenberg with a base hit RBI. Excellent job of hitting from Mogenberg. I mean, waited on that one because she knew it was the pitch she wanted to hit.
Yep.
Put it right back up through the middle. Pitcher almost made an excellent play and got that one back over the first base.
She did.
Unable to handle it. Made a, kind of gone off the heel of her glove. Looked like it took a strange hop.
Yeah.
As it was bouncing right past her on the on her left side. So Mogenberg able to get that one up through the middle. I believe that's Robbins who just subbed in for Mogenberg on first base as a special pinch runner. So Blue Devils now up 3-1 in the bottom of the third inning. Just an excellent, excellent afternoon here for baseball. I'm joined by Nick Wenzel, myself, Charles Strail on the call. Next Level Broadcasting's inaugural softball game of 2022. And we've got a little confusion on the base paths, and that's going to lead to Radalski being in a rundown.
She's safe.
And did an excellent job of avoiding the tag.
They're both safe.
So Radalski safe at first, and it looked like, I believe, Robin's still on first base. Actually, that's Kotick on first base. So runners on the corners, no outs. 1-0 count. Taking is Wangler. So 2-0 count, hitter count for Wangler as he's got runners on first and third. Looking to make the most of this bottom of the third inning where Petoskey, the seams have kind of gotten a little bit loose for the fielding of the Northmen, especially on the infield. So 2-0 count to Wangler, swinging all the way, pulling this one down the left field line past the third baseman. Coming in to score is Radalski, advancing to second. It's tough to advance to third base when the ball's hit into left field, Nick, but RBI single nonetheless for Wangler.
Yep.
4-1 lead right now for the Blue Devils.
And it looks like we're going to take a time here, Charles, for what they call a mound visit.
A mound visit. Yeah, just, there's sometimes when you, as a pitcher, when you have a couple errors in the infield, 3 in this inning to be exact, it can kind of take a toll on you. It's hard to, block those type of things out, but also compartmentalize and still think about the next pitch you have to make.
Yep.
So as a coach, that's just something that you want to reinforce to not only your pitcher, but also remind your fielders, your infielders, your outfielders, like, hey, you got to have our pitchers back here.
Yeah.
And, her job is to hit it to you.
Yep.
Your job is to make the play when it's hit to you.
Yep.
So now with an opportunity with 2 on is Depew. Runners on first and second. And we'll see if Depew's able to do something with the first pitch, taking all the way. Just a little bit high on that pitch.
Yeah. Stay focused, though. Keep your eye with the ball.
That's right. You got to keep your eye on the ball, especially when you get yourself into a hitter's count, as Depew has here, 1-0. Second pitch to her is outside away, and both runners are going to advance here.
Great job by the Blue Devils there. Now the lead is 4-1 for the Blue Devils here in the third inning.
So with a 4-1 advantage, bottom of the third, good hitter count here for Depew as she waits for this pitch and pushes it right down the right field line just past first base. She was waiting on that pitch just a little bit too late.
Yep.
Couldn't quite turn on it in time to square that one. Just, 4 more feet, and that's a single right past the first baseman.
As I would tell my guys in softball, hey, don't wait for it. Just
That's right.
it.
That's right. So it's Depew with a 2-1 count. Going to tap that one back right past the home plate umpire. So 2-2 count now. Still no outs.
Yeah.
So no outs in the bottom of the third inning. Blue Devils with a chance here to really do some damage, Nick.
Yep. They're doing a great job so far.
As this inning all started off with an error as Jones reached, and that one's poked deep into center field, making an excellent.
Another run scores for the Blue Devils and makes it.
It looked like the center fielder couldn't handle that one, Nick. It just got out of my field of view. So another run's going to score. Depew with the RBI. Excuse me. Depew with the RBI sacrifice.
Yep.
Scoring from third. So Blue Devils put another run on the board.
5-1. The bottom of the third.
First pitch swinging.
Another solid pitch, straight up the middle.
Yeah. Wangler first pitch swinging. It's another RBI for the Blue Devils as they're continuing to pour it on here in the bottom of the third inning. That's 5 runs scored for the Blue Devils in this bottom of the third. It's been a couple things. Obviously the errors by the Northmen in fielding, but the Blue Devils have been stringing together some pretty nice base hits.
They have.
Able to push those runners around the base path, and then, like Depew had with the sacrifice fly, as this one's popped into right field, deep, and going all the way to the fence. That was Jones, who's going to cruise in with a double.
Nice job again by the Blue Devils.
So Wangler had to stop and hold at third base, which will bring up Shepard. Shepard with 2 on, 1 out, runners on second and third. Good opportunity for her to continue the success here in the bottom of the third inning for the Blue Devils, as it's been a string of hits after a string of errors.
Yeah.
Shepard waits, and the pitch is high and outside.
A little high.
So a little bit erratic of pitching.
Yeah.
It seems like the Blue Devils are really just starting to adapt a tempered approach at the plate, waiting for that pitch that's bound to come right down the middle, as a lot of them have here.
Yeah.
And pitch is in, absolutely hammered down the left field line by Shepard. That's going to score 2. Shepard's going to dig it out, try to get in with a double, and she's in with an RBI double. Coming in to score were Jones and Wangler. Shepard with a huge RBI double, scoring 2 with a really good rip on that. Excellent job of hitting.
And that gives them an 8-1 lead here in the bottom of the third. Great job by the Blue Devils here.
That's right. So Shepard staying at second. Jones comes in. On deck, Kozlowski. That one's inside on Jones, as she had to just kind of back out of the way of that one.
Yep.
Otherwise, she would have took that one off of one of her knees.
Yep. And that would hurt.
Second pitch in there for Jones is, nice.
Strike.
Yeah, I mean, that was a little high. I mean, judging from the way that home plate umpire Tom Pratt has been calling them tonight, that probably would have been a ball. But for Jones, that was a hittable pitch, and, take a cut at it.
Yeah.
1-1 pitch is low in the dirt, bounced, good stop by the catcher made there. So Jones with now in a 2-1 count, favorable hitters count. Let's see what she can do here. Make the most out of this count. Blue Devils with 5 consecutive hits here in the bottom of the third inning after 3 consecutive errors by the Northmen that allowed the hitters to reach on errors. Jones is going to rip this run down to the third baseman, and unable to make the play at first base. Jones is safe, coming around, trying to score, and in is Shepard.
Nice job by the Blue Devils, number 9. That gives them a big lead here, Charles. 9-1 lead here in the bottom of the third.
So 9-1 lead for the Blue Devils. It's just been a good job of hitting for the Blue Devils, also coupled with some mental mistakes for the Northmen.
Yeah.
As the wind's starting to pick up a little bit here, Nick.
It is.
And first pitch taking all the way is Kozlowski. So first pitch in there for a strike, and that's the first time I think we can say that Blue Devil hitter has been down in the count initially on a first pitch strike.
Yep.
Next pitch is inside. 1-1 count for Kozlowski now. It's been an 8-run inning for the Blue Devils. And that one's grounded right back to the pitcher, going to second for the lead runner, back to first, errant throw. However, the Northmen do get the lead runner for the Blue Devils. Kozlowski is going to reach on the fielder's choice. So 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Coming in is Radulski, who scored in this inning as well. Had a sliding attempt at third base and was able to avoid the tag. A really nice play.
Yeah.
First pitch taking, change up, missed high.
Good eye, though.
Yeah, I mean, that takes patience.
Yeah.
Somebody like me, I'm probably going to take a rip at that one.
Mm-hmm.
So Radulski is going to pull this one down the left field line over the dugout. Had a good rip on that one, just couldn't hang back long enough to keep that one in the field of play, but she was waiting on that one ready to hit it as soon as it left the pitcher's hand.
Yeah. She's like, oh, this ball's mine.
Yeah. So 1-1 count for Radulski. Kozlowski on first base, and that pitch is low. Looked like it was a off-speed pitch that just kind of died just in front of the plate.
Yep.
Another pitch inside and low, bouncing off the ground there.
You got to stay focused here.
Yeah, it's in this type of situation in a 3-1 hitters count. If you're Radulski, you just want to be able to make sure that it's your pitch. If it's in the zone, hit it. Otherwise, be patient, just like that.
Yep.
Taking the ball low, taking her base, and that's
Nice
a good
job.
disciplined job of hitting.
Yeah, it looks like we have
Mogenberg.
3. Yep.
Yep, Mogenberg coming back in with an opportunity to do some more damage here in the bottom of the third inning. Blue Devils already with 8 runs in this one. Nick, it's been a combination of poor fielding and good hitting.
Yeah.
Also good base running too.
Yep.
The third part of baseball, base running, is crucial. As Mogenberg's going to take the first pitch ball high and away. Still 2 outs in the bottom of the third, so this innings, the first 2 innings went pretty quick.
Yeah.
This one's taking some time.
To see if the Blue Devils can keep the fire going here.
Yeah. As Mogenberg stands in and waits the 1-0 pitch, she's going to pull this one down the left line just outside the bag at third base. She was ready for that pitch, Nick, just unable to wait on it long enough to keep it inside the third base bag. But you can definitely tell a change in hitting approach from the Blue Devils early on in this game to what they're kind of doing now.
Yeah.
Waiting to see a couple pitches at the plate, and then once they see something they like, really going for it. As Mogenberg's going to tap this one right back to the pitcher. Up, errant throw, pulls the first baseman off the bag, and safe at first is Mogenberg. And it kind of looked like Mogenberg was thinking about bunting, and then at the last second decided to swing, and it went right back to the pitcher, but she was able to advance, get on base, and
looks like she's gonna
be substituted out once again for a special pinch runner.
Yep.
Wangler at the plate with the bases loaded. Opportunity to really extend this lead for the Blue Devils here in the bottom of the third inning for Wangler. Look for her to be patient at the plate, just like the Blue Devils have all inning long.
Yep. A little low there for 44.
Yeah. So 9-1 advantage here, 8 runs coming in this third inning for the Blue Devils. Like to see this type of spurtability as a 1-0 pitch is popped out of play.
Out of bounds.
Just missed the first base camera over there.
Yeah. Sure, there's probably somebody over there protecting it for us.
Yeah, I mean, it just missed it. So we'll have a 1-1 count when we return back to play. Pitch to Wangler is grounded to the third baseman. Let's see if they can make the play here, and they can. So that'll end the bottom of the third inning. Wangler with the ground out to the third baseman, but Blue Devils still get 8 runs in the bottom of the third inning. Excellent job of hitting, base running, and taking advantage of fielding errors for the Northmen. As we have, we still have Jones coming back out for the top of the fourth. Blue Devils, Nick, want to protect this lead as much as possible.
Yep.
What are you trying to do here in the top of the fourth to make sure that you keep that 8-run lead safe?
You make sure you get the person, you get the strikes that you want, and you you watch all your bases. You communicate with your teammates out there, and you stay spot on.
That's right. That's right. And that's one of the things that the Blue Devils have been really good at is just executing the game plan, Nick. After the top half of the first inning when the Northmen got that early on run, it's been pretty well buttoned up for the Blue Devils throughout the remaining portion of the game here that we've seen. So the last 2 innings have been pretty clean. Especially, you want to watch for fielding.
Yep.
As you can see with the bottom half of that third inning, that fielding can really put a damper on your ability to keep runners off the base paths, and will limit your success because it's okay if you give up a couple hits in a row, but you don't want to give any freebies up.
Yeah, exactly. What I learned something in Blue Devil sports here for Gaylord High School, and that is that you stay disciplined and you stay aggressive and you stay hungry for it.
Yeah, I mean, you need to be able to execute, obviously, and for the Blue Devils, after that top half of the first inning, that's exactly what they've been able to do.
Yep.
So after their final piece of communication, the battery between Jones and Mogenberg, they're set for the top half of the fourth inning. Swinging on the first pitch and in there for a strike.
Nice strike by Jones.
Jones looks like she's starting to pitch with a little bit more tenacity, as that pitch looked like it had a little bit more velocity on it.
Yep.
Second pitch is low but swung on and missed. So quickly ahead of the hitter, 0-2. Perfect day for a spectator event, though, out here, Nick.
It is.
The payoff pitch by Jones is just missed, a little low for a strike. Looking to get that inside corner of the plate, just missed it by a couple inches. Good pitch, though.
Yeah.
I mean, if you're going to attack the inside corner of the plate, that was the pitch to do it with, and she just couldn't buy the call from home plate umpire Tom Pratt. It was just a little low. 1-2 pitch, swung on to the second baseman. This should be a routine put out, and it is, as the Blue Devils get the lead runner, or the leadoff hitter, excuse me.
Nice call by Mohogmer there at home plate.
Yeah. Yeah, 1 out. Blue Devils up 9-1, top of the fourth inning. First pitch is in there for a called strike, and like I said earlier in the previous hitter, Nick, it looks like Jones is really starting to ramp up the velocity as we have gotten a little bit further into this game. Those heaters are coming in there looking a little faster as we sit right behind home plate calling the game. 0-1 pitch is, lined sharply. Sharp foul ball right at the Gaylord dugout. So Jones already up in the count again, 0-2. For the second consecutive Petoskey hitter. You can tell that she's starting to fall into a rhythm.
Yep.
And
little low.
0-2 pitch was an off-speed breaker, and they're going to appeal down to the first base umpire. Hitter did not go. Checked her swing on the off-speed breaker, and that's a tough pitch to hold up on.
It is.
1-2 pitch from Jones. In there for a called
strike.
So that was about the same pitch that she tried earlier with the bid for a strikeout on the previous leadoff hitter. Just missed a little bit on the inside. That one looked like it'd be about the same height level, just right down the middle of the plate, and was able to get the called third. Excellent pitch, because the pitch earlier or just before that was higher, so changing the eye level for the hitter. Good job of pitching by Jones.
It was. Another strike by Jones.
With an off-speed pitch.
Yeah.
it's tough to hit when you're changing velocities like that and also changing eye level. And
Yeah.
then we can change eye level and change velocity. It becomes really hard to hit.
Yeah.
So 0-1 pitch from Jones is swung on, missed. That
Little
one
low.
bounced at the plate a little bit low, but when you, like I just said, when you're able to consistently change those eye levels, it becomes really hard as a batter to know what's coming.
Yeah.
First pitch in this sequence was off speed. That one looked like a fastball down in the dirt.
Comes the
0-2 pitch. Fastball that missed a little bit low. So top of the fourth inning here, 9-1 lead for the Blue Devils. Jones on the mound, and after the top half of the first inning, I mean, she's been putting on a clinic, Nick.
Yeah.
And this one swung on and missed. So
Nice way to end the inning there for the Blue Devils.
Jones retires all 3 hitters with, little pressure applied. So we head to the bottom of the fourth inning. Gaylord with a 9-1 advantage over the Petoskey Northmen here, and Petoskey really unable to get anything going, any mojo, since that first inning, Nick. And as we kind of, as we're really getting a good gust of wind right now, wind starting to change. It was earlier coming from left to right. Now it's more so coming from south, blowing out to right field. So the bottom of the fourth inning will.
Looks like we got 22.
Yeah, it looks like it will be Wangler, Jones, and Shepard to lead it off for the Blue Devils here in the bottom of the fourth. Let's see if they can continue that success. Actually, excuse me, it'll be Depew, Wangler, and Jones to lead it off for the Blue Devils.
As they would say in Comerica Park, Charles, keep adding the fuel to the fire.
That's right. And it's pretty easy to feel good on a day like today, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, clear skies, sun's out, sunglasses are on. It's a beautiful day for baseball.
It is.
So Depew digs in on the offering at the bottom of the fourth. 9-1 advantage for the Blue Devils.
Strike called here.
First pitch was a strike. Second pitch, Depew taking all the way. So 1-1 count on Depew as Blue Devils showing patience here, Nick.
Yep. That's what it's all about, Charles. You gotta have patience.
1-1 pitch is lined into right field. Depew with the leadoff single. The Blue Devils are really starting to let the bats rip right now, Nick. And the last 2 innings, 10 hits.
Yep. Well, it's about being patient and just, letting it rip. Here's the pitch.
And popping this one into left field is Wangler. Able to make a nice play on that was the left fielder returning Depew back to first base, so that'll bring up Jones, leadoff hitter for the Blue Devils. So Jones with a runner on first base, 1 out, bottom of the fourth inning, 9-1 advantage for the Blue Devils from the bottom of the fourth inning. So first pitch to Jones is down and inside. It just seems like the pitcher for the Northmen hasn't been able to find a rhythm, Nick.
Yeah. Just a little bit off rhythm. Just not the day.
Yeah. So the 1-0 offering to Jones is swung on, tapped into right field. That's going to get down all the way to the wall. Going in maybe for a triple for Jones, and she's going to cruise in and kind of hold up at second base for her second consecutive plate appearance double. Real good job of hitting, found the gap in right center field, going in with a stand-up double.
Yep. Great momentum, great energy. Way to hit. Nice and solid. And it looks like number 9. It looks like number 7 for the Gaylord Blue Devils is ready. Here up. Here's the pitch. It's off the side of her glove, and number 7 for your Blue Devils will advance to first base, and looks like Wengler will, or Jones, I'm sorry. Looks like Jones will advance to third base. Base is loaded here. Let's see what they can do for the Blue Devils here. Nice solid hit by number 8. And it looks like number 9 is in to score, and it's now a 12-1 lead here in the 4th inning. And we have a time being called here for a coach's pitcher's mound visit. Here with 1 out in the 4th inning. Hagenberg's dropping her bat. She's like, Coach, I got the wrong bat. And it looks like we have number 11 here at the plate. A little low, or a little high there. Number 8 will advance for your Blue Devils to second base. Kozlowski here at the plate. Nice hit by Kozlowski. She's running to, she advances and stays at second base. Another score runs in, number 8 for your Blue Devils. Of Depew, I think. Either Wengler or Depew, one of the two. Now we have number 23 of Hagenberg. She's got the style going here. As her teammates are cheering her on over here. You can hear them nice and loud over here. And it looks like we got seems to be looking like an umpire's coach's time here.
So Nick, what did I miss?
Well, you missed two one hit by 11 of.
So Radulski for the Blue Devils, and then looks like Mogenberg waiting on deck right now.
Yep, they're having a coaches meeting over here. Looks like on the field here, discussing something.
And we might have to batten down the hatches. It's getting pretty windy, Nick.
Yeah, it is. Looks like Mahoganyburg's ready to go here, all set on the home plate here. Comes the pitch. Strike called.
So 14-1 lead for the Blue Devils here in the bottom of the 4th inning, scoring 13 of the 14 runs in the last 2 innings, Nick. Their ability to keep pushing the runners around and, well, taking advantage of the Petoskey errors as Mogenberg takes
one low.
Yeah, that was a ball. So 1-1 count on Mogenberg as she's 2 for 3 in this game, or potentially 3 for 4, or 2 for 3 with a walk. Couple of RBIs so far in this one for Mogenberg. She's going to pull this one down the left field line all the way. Gone. Excellent piece of hitting from Mogenberg as she pushed that one over the left center field fence all the way for a home run. Blue Devils, as Mogenberg is swarmed at the plate by her teammates. Look at that. Excellent job by Mogenberg pushing that one over the left field wall.
Yep.
And Nick, that's what you'd like to see. You knew the way the Blue Devils were hitting that one of them was eventually going to hit one out.
Yep.
And that's exactly what Mogenberg did. So that will conclude the first of this twin bill doubleheader as the run limit has been reached. And Mogenberg did it in walk-off style. That was excellent, wasn't it, Nick?
That was amazing looking. It's like the last game that she broke out there.
Yeah.
Watching that game where she hit the scoreboard.
Yeah, that's right. When she took the scoreboard out. And, you know, she got a pitch right down the middle, but you could kind of sense from her ability and her at-bats the last 2 times up at the plate, both going down the third base line for either doubles, singles, RBIs, etc., that she was seeing the ball well and able to turn, free her hips, get the bat head, the main part of the bat out in front of the ball.
Great job here by the Blue Devils.
Yeah, excellent job. So with that, we're going to step aside, thank some of our sponsors, and wait for Game 2 of this doubleheader. This is Next Level Broadcasting. Are you sick and tired of monotonous family dinners? Then you need to call an audible and let BC Pizza take care of the rest. They've been the best source of handmade, hometown gourmet pizzas since 1988. And with over 30 locations, they're built to serve you. Their presence in each community has been second to none. BC Pizza has a wide variety of menu options, including salads, grinders, and of course, their famous pizza. BC Pizza, the best choice pizza.
Propane is Northern Michigan's #1 propane supplier. We have achieved our success through dedication to our customer service and giving back to our community. And now we have decided to make our biggest contribution to our community yet. A portion of our proceeds will be given to the Munson Healthcare Otsego Memorial Hospital to help fund the new emergency department. So when you choose Johnson's Propane, you also choose Northern Michigan. Call our office or visit us online to become a new customer today.
So with that being the end of the first of the doubleheader, Blue Devils take it on a 16-1 game, dramatic fashion, ending it in a Mogenberg walk-off home run right over the left field wall. I'm Charles Strail, joined by Nick Wenzel. We're going to step aside here for this interim time between the first part of the doubleheader. So we'll be back with high school softball action in roughly 15 to 20 minutes as both teams kind of break, recharge the batteries as they get ready for the second side of the doubleheader from Gaylord Field. We'll be back right after this. All right, we're back and ready for Game 2 of the doubleheader from Gaylord High School between the Gaylord Blue Devils, Petoskey Northmen. It was a 16-1 win for the Blue Devils in the top half of this doubleheader. We're getting ready with another Jones sister on the mound, looking to start it off strong here for the second half of the doubleheader. I'm Charles Stray along with Nick Wenzel. This game brought to you by Next Level Sandbag, Pine Squirrel and Gaylord, Johnson's Oil and Propane. And, you know, Nick, as we settle in here for the second half of this doubleheader, looking at the Petoskey lineup, it was Clinaldo in the first game that got it started with a leadoff double, eventually only run scored by the Northmen. So look for her to maybe do something big here.
Yep.
Clipaldo, to see if she can follow up on that effort from the top, or from the beginning of the first game we played earlier this afternoon. So with that, the first pitch from Jones is fouled. Yep, fouled down the left field line. An aggressive, excuse me, that's not Jones on the mound, it's Rodolski. So Rodolski taking the mound in the second half. Apologies for that. So
Here's the pitch.
yep, Clipaldo taking all the way, so that'll be a 1-ball, 1-strike count on the leadoff hitter for the Northmen. Here's the 2-1-1 pitch, swung on.
Foul ball.
Foul
again.
ball down the left. Yeah, just outside the bag down at third base.
Can you hear me okay?
Yeah.
Okay.
This one's fouled off again. So Clipaldo hanging tough. 1-ball, 2-strike count. One ball, 2 strikes. Here's a pitch from,
Another foul ball.
that one
there.
was fouled sharply right at the Gaylord dugout, Nick. That one could have been a little bit dicey, wasn't it?
It was. Here's the pitch from Jones.
Excuse me, it's a pitch from Rodolski. The two Joneses were in the top half of this one. Rodolski taking the mound in the second game of the doubleheader. Rodolski up top, ball 3. So full count on Lauren Clipaldo for the Northmen to start the top of the first of the second half of this doubleheader from Gaylord High School. And this one's, what are we going to call this? It was caught and then dropped, but
Called
eventually
out.
called out by the shortstop there, Jones. So just fumbled it a little bit, but kept it in the glove long enough for that one to be considered an out.
Yep.
So with 1 down, it'll be Sammy Wodek for the Northmen.
Looks like it's going to be another foul ball here.
Yep, another foul ball. So the Northmen definitely taking their swings early. Nick
Yep.
just unable to really square it up. Here's the 0-1 pitch, fouled back out of play right over top of us. So early 0-2 count for Wodek, as Rodolski is in a favorable count as a pitcher. And this one is in there for a called strike 3. So Rodolski with her first K of the game.
Nice strikeout there by Rodolski.
Yeah, didn't waste any pitches either. I like when pitchers are able to not waste any of those pitches. Sometimes you hear a lot of conversation about burning pitches or setting up a a setup pitch, but Petoskey didn't do that, as Bixby is going to pop this one up to straightaway center, and that one's gone. She hit it out of here. So what initially looked like a pop-up Bixby hits out to straightaway center as she rounds third and comes into home. Wow. I mean, that one just looked like a straightaway pop-up, Nick, and just carried and carried and carried, and she had enough to hit it out.
Yep.
So Brooke Bixby going yard her in the top of the first inning for Petoskey. That was a, it just kind of looked like a routine fly ball that just kept carrying and went out.
Yeah.
Great job by Bixby to put the Northmen on the board early here in the top half of the first inning.
Yeah.
So we've seen 2 home runs, Nick, in between these 2 games so far. Might still see more.
Yeah.
As Gross, the cleanup hitter for the Northmen, digs in.
Yep.
Lefty hitter finds herself in an 0-2 count in the top of the first inning. Two outs. Let's see if Rinaldi can retire the final hitter here, and that one's fouled out of play.
That ball just wants to come towards us, doesn't it? Just doesn't like us.
Yep. Excuse me. Earlier I said Rinaldi. I meant Rodolski for the Blue Devils. So Rodolski in an 0-2 count, trying to put away the side, and she does.
Strike.
But not before the Northmen get a 1-run solo home run from Brooke Bixby in the top half of the inning. So that'll be Blue Devils coming to the plate with Jones, Shepard, and Jones. Cleanup hitter Kozlowski in the bottom of the first for the Blue Devils. Once again, find themselves in a 1-0 hole coming into the bottom of the first inning, Nick. So, I mean, obviously, Bixby with a lot of power in that bat from the right-handed side of the plate. What did you like about her swing there? It was just a nice, easy swing, wasn't it?
Nice, easy. Yep. Easy going.
I mean, the transfer of energy. I
Yep.
mean, nothing was really wasted in that swing motion.
Yep.
And just able to lift that one up and over.
Yep. Just keep the body still and let the bat do the work.
Yeah. So pitching for the Northmen will be Katie Hansen, the right-handed pitcher for the Northmen. She'll be faced with taking on this Gaylord Blue Devil lineup that put up 16 runs in the first game of this doubleheader. So not an easy task for Hansen to handle this Blue Devil lineup, as the Blue Devils are going to run it back with the same lineup from the first game. Leading off will be Jones, followed by Shepard, and then Jones, Kozlowski batting cleanup.
It's like by watching Jones here warming up, she looks like she's just
Ready to attack.
Yep.
Yeah, ready to attack. Let's see what type of pitcher Katie Hansen is for the Northmen. See what kind of arsenal, what kind of pitches she's going to feature. I wouldn't be surprised if the Blue Devils continue to take that calm and kind of concerned, not concerned approach, but just a laid-back approach at the plate, just to see what type of pitches that Hansen's going to feature.
Yep.
And the second pitch is a little high, so 2-0 count here on Jones as that one got away from Hansen and went over the head of Bixby. And Bixby probably stands about 5'10", 5'11" at the catcher position, so that one missed by quite a bit.
Yep.
The 2-0 pitch is outside. So 3-0 on the leadoff hitter Jones. You're not swinging on 3-0, are you, Nick?
No. Nope.
And Jones is not, and she'll take a leadoff walk. 60 feet down the first base line for the early base runner for the Blue Devils, and the Blue Devils in the bottom of the first inning. Blue Devils took the first game of this doubleheader, 16-1.
Yep.
To get into the batter's box now is Shepard for the Blue Devils, and she'll take the first pitch high.
High.
So 1-0 count for Shepard. Jones on first base. Here is the delivery from Hansen. Low and inside. Jones is going to advance on, well, a good job by Bixby to block that one, but still not a clean catch. So Jones advances to second. She was ready to move on any type of ball in the dirt, etc.
When she sees that ball and then she sees that it's on the ground, she'll go.
So yeah, she'll go. This one's another one inside. Shepard kind of has to get out of the way of that one. Jones staying on second base as Bixby tracked that ball down, but was even closer to the third base line. So she would have been a tight play at third base if Bixby was able to, or if Jones tested Bixby on that one. Hansen's payoff pitch is a walk to Shepard. So 2 consecutive walks, and Hansen hasn't found the strike zone yet, Nick.
No.
Back-to-back walks. Maybe just a little bit of nerves.
Yep.
You know, this Blue Devil lineup is treacherous to face, especially early on in the season. You know, these teams have really only played 6 or 7 games.
Yep.
So need to, sometimes as a pitcher, you try too hard to not let them hit it.
Yep.
That you miss the strike zone. And we'll see what comes out of this conference on the mound right now for the Northmen.
That's probably what you could probably take a guess of what the coach was saying. He's probably saying, okay, we need to calm down here a little bit. Just try to relax and just, play your game.
That's right. That's what you got to do. As the number 3 hitter, Jones comes up to the plate for the Northmen. 2 runners on first and second. Jones on second. Shepard on first. First pitch is in there for a ball up top, a little high again. Next pitch is swung on in the hole past the third baseman. Holding at third is Jones, cruising in with a single. Is her younger sister Jones as well. So Blue Devils now with 3 girls on base, teeing it up for Kozlowski with an opportunity to break this one open early in the first inning, Nick.
That's right. Just got to keep it rolling here.
Yeah, and that's one of the things that you got to focus on. Hansen has struggled to find the zone early on, so let's see the type of approach that Kozlowski takes at the plate as she's going to take the first pitch for a strike. So the 0-1 to Kozlowski from Hansen is outside and low.
Good eye by the second baseman, ready to run.
Yeah, and just from our first base camera, you can kind of see the activity on the base path that the Blue Devils have between Shepard and Jones on first and second, as Kozlowski's going to hammer this one to the second baseman. The fielder's choice is made at first base. Kozlowski's out, but Jones scores on the RBI from Kozlowski. So Blue Devils tie this one up at 1.
Yep.
And, sometimes that's all you can do is take the pitch that you're dealt with and, do something with it, and that's exactly what Kozlowski did. So coming up now is Rudalski, the pitcher for the Blue Devils, and she's looking to help her own cause here, and she's going to pop this one deep to center field, making the catch out there, but tagging is Shepard, and she'll come in to score for the Blue Devils. So in consecutive at-bats, Blue Devils just playing good fundamental basketball or baseball and taking the pitches that they were given and executing.
Yep. Now we have in for your Blue Devils, we have number 23 of Mahungenberg.
That was Gross out in center field making the put out. So with 2 down in the bottom of the first inning, Blue Devils up 2-1. Mogenberg at the plate. Takes takes the first pitch high, had to kind of duck out of the way there.
She saw what she did, Charles, in the last game. Let's see if she can do it again.
That's right, the walk-off home run to end the game by mercy rule limit. Mogenberger waits the 1-0 pitch. That one's up top and away. So 2-0 now on Mogenberg. Runner on third base, Jones. And on deck for the Blue Devils, number 44, Wangler.
Yep.
As the Blue Devils continue to work through the heart of their order right now. That pitch is inside and low on Mogenberg, so a 3-0 count.
Good eye.
Yeah, and in her last 4 plate appearances, you can definitely tell that Mogenberg has seen the ball well, just in terms of the pitches that she's been taking. Also, she hit one out. So with the 3-0, the take is on. She'll take that one in for a called strike. 3-1 count for Mogenberg now. With the take sign off, you would imagine that if it's another pitch down the middle like that, she'll be looking to do something with it.
Yeah.
3-1 delivery is ripped down the left field line. Foul.
Foul ball. That was a very good concentrated eye.
Yeah, just a little bit out in front of that one, Nick.
Yep. She can sense it's coming, Like we said again, from time to time, don't wait on the pitch, just rip it.
That's right. Well said, Nick. Hansen's delivery to Mogenberg is pulled again.
Foul.
Down the left field line again. You can tell that Mogenberg is just a split second early on timing these pitches from Hansen, and maybe this might be a time as a pitcher you want to mix in a changeup or something.
Yeah.
Just to get your hitter off balance a little bit. So we do have a full count to Mogenberg. Bottom of the first inning, Blue Devils up 2-1. Pitch is just tapped foul. It looks like Hansen mixed in an off-speed breaker there, Nick. And Mogenberg was out in front of it, but had the presence of mind to stay back enough to get a deflection on it.
Yep.
So she stays alive. Count still full, 3-2.
She's doing a great job keeping an eye on the ball.
Wind beginning to bristle again. Now blowing out to right field. Mogenberg's going to push this one to right field, right at the right fielder, but unable to make the catch. Losing it in the sun was Ecker, so Mogenberg will come in with a double, and Blue Devils extend their lead to 3-1.
And you can see Mogenberg out there doing the alligator chomp with her hands.
She's excited. She's pumped up.
She's ready to go. She's communicating with her teammates saying, guys, let's do this.
Right. So Mogenberg continues her success at the plate tonight. Up to bat now is Wangler. 2 outs, bottom of the first inning, 3-1 advantage for the Blue Devils.
Ooh.
And that one hit her right in between the shoulder blades as she tried to turn and spin and get out of the way, but she'll advance 60 feet down the first base with her free pass on the hit by pitch.
Looks like it hit her on the side, not the shoulder.
Yeah, right in between the shoulder blades.
Yeah.
So
high. A little high on that one.
So
Yeah.
Robbins.
Caitlin, I think it
Yep.
is.
Robbins, the hitter for the Blue Devils. Blue Devils up 3-1, bottom of the first inning. 2 outs, 2 on. Let's see what Robbins can do here. Taken
Strike.
inside corner of the plate for a called strike, so a 1-1 count on Robbins. Her first plate appearance of the evening. She didn't have an at-bat in the top half of the doubleheader. So the 1-1 pitch to her is off speed high. Hansen's still having a hard time finding the zone here, Nick.
Yeah. This looks like it's a little bit off the zone.
Right, just the release point might just be a little bit off as
Another foul ball.
that one got out of here in a hurry, Nick.
Yep.
Yeah, Robbins took a good swing at that one, just missed it.
Yeah.
Glad it missed our camera, too.
Yeah. We don't want our beautiful camera broken.
And another foul ball. So Robbins finds herself in a 2-2 count, 2 outs, 3-1 lead for the Blue Devils in the bottom of the first inning. Top half of the inning, Petoskey got on the scoreboard by a solo home run from Brooke Bixby. Blue Devils have stormed back in the bottom half of the inning as Robbins is going to chop that one down the line to the
Dropped
third
it.
baseman, but mishandled by the third baseman. Shortstop wasn't able to get there in time to back up the ball, and so Robbins advances on an infield single.
Yeah.
I think they would score that an infield single, Nick.
Yeah.
It was a real tough chopper down the third base line. So
That would bring in number 13.
yep.
She's going to rip it.
And the
That's
put out
gonna
made by
be-
the second baseman. Nice play there by Carteret. So that'll do it for the Blue Devils in the bottom half of the inning. They get 3 runs, come back to put this one up 3-1. We head to the top of the second from Gaylord High School Field. Blue Devils up 2-1. And, you know, Nick, that was a good response after giving up a solo home run. It's good to see Radalski get back, get in the action at the plate. Let's see if she can come back in the top half of the second inning and start to, find her rhythm on the mound.
Yep.
I mean, that's tough when the first inning you give up a solo home run or a home run or anything like that. It's tough to kind of bounce back from that and find your rhythm.
Yeah.
But she did that pretty well as she retired the side after that home run.
Yeah. And I'll tell you, if I was the coach of this team, I would say, that's a great way to respond. We just need to keep it up, keep thriving, keep pushing, just keep the way we're playing.
Yeah, exactly, Nick. So as Radalski takes the mound, leading it off for the Northmen will be number 2, Novensky. So let's see if Novensky can continue the success that the Northmen had in the top half of the first inning, Nick,
Yeah.
as she digs into the batter's box here. Wangler Wangler behind the plate today in the second half of this doubleheader, Nick, as Radalski fires and just a little bit low with the opening pitch to Novensky.
That was the perfect pocket fit, too. That was perfect.
Second pitch to Novensky is grounded to the shortstop, making a good play on it is Jones, and firing and getting the out, retiring Novensky. That was an excellent play for the shortstop, Jones, getting the out. Next up for the Northmen will be Caitlin Wodek. Radalski delivers a first pitch strike. Definitely tell that she's starting to get into a rhythm now, Nick.
Yep.
Working extremely fast, and that one missed high, and so she gets the ball. She's back on the mound within 15 seconds, ready to aim and fire again, Nick.
Yep.
Radalski's offering is
She does
tapped
it.
right back to the mound. This will be an easy put out for Radalski. Over to the first baseman, and that will be 2 up, 2 down. Next up for the Northmen, Katie Hansen. As Radalski looking to have a quick inning here.
She's doing a great job here for the Blue Devils on mound.
That's right. 4 pitches so far in the second inning, so making quick work in the top of the second. Going for, oh, that was some heat right there.
Nice strike by Radulski.
Not much you can do with that pitch, Nick. Outside part of the plate, knee high, tough pitch to hit. Radalski's offering is pulled down the left field line, foul. Diving attempt for it was Mogenberg, but it was outside the bag at third.
Yeah. Nice try, though, by Mogenberg trying to get there to get it.
Yeah, good diving attempt. If it were a little inside the bag, she probably would have got it. Radalski's next pitch is a called strike 3, so she retires the side in consecutive order. Good job for Radulski of just going out to the mound, throwing strikes, and she gets a quick inning. 7 pitches used in the top half of the second as the Blue Devils come to the plate. That was a really good job of executing her pitches, trusting her fielders, and also kind of putting the Northmen hitters or getting them off balance, Nick.
Yep. Again, it's about being relaxed and, you know, being aggressive and staying hungry for it.
You're absolutely right, Nick. So let's see if Hanson's able to settle down a little bit, going back out to the mound in the top of the second, and that one's up top.
You can just sense that the nerves are just starting to kick in.
Well, I feel like, you know, after you get out of the first inning, give up 3 runs to a good team, and now you have a chance to settle down. She was up to bat top of the second, so let's see if she's able to settle in, find the strike zone a little bit, and continue to, or at least try to attack this Gaylord lineup.
Yep. Now up to bat is number 17 of Jones.
Yep. So top of the order for the Blue Devils here. Jones leads it off, followed by Shepard.
Nice try by Jones there. She
had a good rip on that one.
She did.
So the 0-1 delivery from Hanson to Jones is up high for a called ball. So just a little bit tall in the strike zone there. So 1-1 now. And that one misses the catcher up top. Airmailed.
Yeah. Just trying to find replacement.
Two-1 from Hanson to Jones is up. Just missed high and outside with that offering. So 3-1 count now, and the leadoff hitter Jones. That pitch looked pretty good, just a little bit outside, Nick.
Yep.
So 3-1 count to Jones. Payoff pitch is
nice hit by
hit
Jones.
in the air, deep
that one
and
is
high
gone.
and gone.
Great hit by the Blue Devils there by number 17 of Jones.
Yeah, that's the way you want to do it. As she pushed that one to let's call it left center. And so the second home run that we've seen go straight out to center field in this game, Nick.
Yeah, exciting.
As Jones got the 3-1 fastball and just, took it and put it over the center field wall.
Took it and made it happen.
That's right.
Makes me a proud alumni here at Gaylord GHS.
Well, Nick, that was a pitch that was outside, but she didn't try to pull it back. Kept her hands extended and just used the, left center portion of center field to carry that one out of here.
Yep.
Taking the first pitch is Shepard. So we have a 4-1 Blue Devil lead. So looks like we got a 1-1 count on Shepard.
Yep.
This one's pulled down to the right field line right at the left fielder. I mean, you couldn't hit it any closer. And the putout is made by Sammy Wodek in left field. So Shepard got a good piece of that one.
She did.
But just hit it right at the left fielder. So the number 3 hitter, Jones, up for the Blue Devils. 4-1 advantage, 1 out. leadoff home run in this inning by her older sister. And this one's popped straight up, right back over play over our head here.
That was a great crank at that one. She was ready.
Yeah, missed that one by about 1 inch. They say when you foul it back straight up over your head, you miss it by 1 inch. 0-1 pitch to Jones is low and inside in the dirt. Bounced in, actually.
Yep.
One pitch is up tall, up high again, so
Yeah.
Hanson really having a hard time keeping it down. I guess if you want to miss high,
Mm-hmm.
you know, with no runners on base. So the 2-1 pitch to Jones is pulled down the left field line inside the bag. This is going to be trouble for the Northmen. Jones running first, cruising into second. She'll have a stand-up double. And that one, when I say was just inside the bag, was just inside, maybe inches.
Beautiful play. Perfectly executed here by the Blue Devils.
So Kozlowski up to bat, cleanup hitter for the Blue Devils. She's going to rip this one right into right
Solid.
field. That's going all the way to the fence. Jones around to score. Kozlowski digging hard for a triple.
She's heading to third.
She's going to get there standing up. And Kozlowski and her teammates let her know about it. They're pumped up. Blue Devils now with a 5-1 advantage on the RBI triple.
Yeah.
Jones scores on the triple from Kozlowski. And first pitch taking a rip
Yeah.
was Kozlowski. Got her pitch. That one was right down the middle. She didn't waste any time.
No.
Pulled that one right into right field. You don't often call a stand-up triple, and that's exactly what that was.
It was. A little low there.
Yep.
It's a good eye, though. She saw it coming.
Yeah, Radulski able to stay off that one. Kozlowski on third base. Radulski, the number 5 hitter for the Blue Devils. We're in the bottom of the second inning. 1 out. Radulski takes the off-speed pitch.
Low again.
Low and inside. So 2-0 count. Radulski in a good position to take a good crack at one here, and that one's high.
Yep.
Good eye for Radulski, staying off the high cheese. Waiting to get her pitch. So now in a 3-0 count, Nick, you're probably telling her to lay off this one, right?
Yep.
Make Hanson find the zone consecutively.
Yep.
And unable to find it low and inside for Radulski. She'll take the free base over to. This will bring up Mogenberg. So 5-1 game, Mogenberg in an opportunity. It seems like every time Mogenberg steps up to the plate, there's 2-3 runners on base, and she's always in a favorable position to get an RBI base hit. Isn't it just
It's crazy.
coincidence, or am I crazy here?
Let's see what she can do here.
First pitch from Hanson to Mogenberg is pulled right down the line, hit the
Oh.
third baseman on a ricochet, and that'll score 1 run. Mogenberg with another RBI base hit, so that'll push the lead to 6-1 Blue Devils. Scoring on the play was Kozlowski, so Wangler now up with a 6-1 advantage. 2 girls on base, only 1 out still. Bottom of the second inning, Nick.
Yeah. 6-1.
First pitch inside to Wangler is inside.
Had to duck out of the way to that one.
Yeah. Watch Radulski at second base. It looks like she's aggressively hunting a stolen base. And that one's pulled, but foul.
Yeah, she's Radulski over there. It's like a werewolf. She
She's
hunts
ready
down
to-
her prey.
Yeah, she's hunting down third base right now. A fairly large gap right up the middle. if Wangler wants to go back up the box. As another pitch inside, as you can see, the shortstop and second baseman playing a very wide depth up the middle.
Yeah.
So Wangler with an opportunity if she wants to, see if she can just push a seeing eye single up there through the box. Opportunity there. And that one's fouled. I believe it hit her shin. She's walking that one off.
Good try by Hagenberg trying to run to third.
Oh, that was Mogenberg trying to go to second. Verdalski in motion for third base. So a 2-2 count for Wangler. Hansen's offering is chopped foul down the third base line.
Verdalski's just over there ready to go.
Yeah, on a base hit, Verdalski's going to score in about 3 seconds.
Yep.
That's one thing that you can definitely tell by the way that she's positioning herself to run the base.
Yeah.
How the Blue Devils want to run the bases. They want to be aggressive.
Yep.
Get their speedy girls out in space. As
Another foul.
Wangler's pulling this one. That's a spectator eliminator right there, Nick.
Yep.
I believe all the windshields in the near vicinity were safe after that one cleared the area.
Yep.
So a 2-2 count. Wangler following off 3 consecutive pitches. Hansen delivers. This one's pulled again.
Another one. Whoa!
Yeah, that was got to be on your toes
Yeah.
when Wangler's batting, Nick.
Mm-hmm. You gotta watch.
So still a 2-2 count. 4 pitches fouled off in a row. See if Wangler can keep it in play, and
There you
she's
go.
popping that one out to second base. After a long and lengthy at bat, Wangler eventually
Hit one.
goes down to the put out by the second baseman on just kind of like a pop up. So that'll bring up Robbins, her second at bat in consecutive innings. This time she comes to the plate with 2 runners on first and second. First pitch, Robbins taking is a strike.
Yep.
Starting to see that high heater called a strike now, Nick.
Yep. She sees her teammate Radulski over there just ready to
Ready
take
to pounce.
off.
That's right. Yeah, Radulski definitely wants to get the advantage on the base path. Second pitch is chopped right back to the pitcher, Hansen, with the put out. Blue Devils are out in the bottom of the second, but they get 3 more runs. Home run by Jones, RBI by Mogenberg. Kozlowski around to score in that inning as well.
And Radulski.
And Radulski. Well, no, Radulski left stranded on second base. So, Radulski back to take the mound. And she retired the side in consecutive fashion last inning. It was a 1-2-3 inning, only used 7 pitches, Nick. So it might be an opportunity for her to continue that success as she goes back out to the mound. Once again, we want to thank our sponsors for tonight's game. Pine Squirrel and Gaylord, along with Next Level Sandbag, Johnson's Oil and Propane, as well as the Alpine Realty. This game brought to you by your sponsors from those fine businesses.
Pine Squirrel's definitely a good place to go.
That's right. Pine Squirrel Softball League's getting ready for another summer of action. Nick, are you on our team yet?
I am. I'm on Team Extreme Power Sports of Gaylord.
Okay.
Come check us out.
What position you playing?
I am.
Second base?
I'm doing second base, center field, and then I'm doing coaching.
You're coaching, okay.
Yep. I coach one game, and then I play the last game.
Okay. So Radulski back on the mound. First pitch coming in hot, foul ball at the home plate. Had some smoke on that offering as we start the top of the 3rd inning. And that one's pulled into left center field for a base hit. Nice swing by Cataret. Able to get her hands out in front of that one and drill it into left field.
Yep.
Nice hit. So the leadoff batter on for the Northmen. Bringing up Jaden Ecker. facing Radulski. 6-1 lead for the Blue Devils. And an off-speed pitch swung on and missed. Nice changeup from Radulski there.
Yeah. She seems to be doing well here.
Second pitch is out. Just caught the outside corner of the plate, so 0-2 count quickly as Radulski is moving fast once again, getting the ball back and getting right back on the mound, ready to aim and fire again, Nick.
Yep.
Top of the third inning here.
Pitch.
Radulski's payoff is swung on and missed.
Strike.
So another strikeout for Radulski on 3 consecutive pitches. She didn't waste any time there.
Nope.
So Clapadlo back up for a second time around for the leadoff hitter for the Northmen. That one's inside. Oh, strike up top. Quick snap throw by Wangler down to first base.
Was that a strike call there?
Yeah. But Ecker got back in there safely. So 0-1 count. Radulski ready to let it rip again. And that looked like a foul ball that
Hit her.
it looks like it hit the bat and then hit her on the handle. So it hit her hand, but right on the handle. So that's a tough foul ball.
Yeah, you can just see when she's moving her hand around and shaking it off.
So we have a
It's like we have an umpire.
yeah, we got a meeting between umpires here to discuss where the ball hit the batter, if it was before the swing or during the swing, or if it hit the bat. And the umpires are going to stay with the call on the field. So 0-2 count. Radulski's payoff pitch is in there for a called strike 3.
Nice strike by Radulski.
So 2 outs in the top of the third, runner on first base, 6-1 lead for the Blue Devils. Radulski cruising through this lineup after the leadoff single.
Yeah.
Back-to-back strikeouts. Here's the opening pitch. That one's fouled off at home plate.
She's doing a great job.
Yeah. So getting ahead of hitters in the count, definitely an important thing to do, Nick. And also not wasting any pitches.
Yeah.
This one's popped up right in front of the mound and a foul ball. So Radulski, once again, in a favorable pitcher's count, up 0-2. Only 2 pitches thrown in this at-bat, both strikes. So she's putting herself in good positions to be successful.
Yep. Great job by both Blue Devil teammates helping each other out there trying to get it.
That's right. So the 0-2 pitch is fouled down the right field line. That'll stay
Foul.
in the ballpark, but still foul ball. So Radulski will have to continue to work for this last putout of the inning. Still up 0-2 in the count, Nick. Love the way she's been attacking the strike zone, not wasting any pitches and just being able to stay aggressive against these Northmen hitters.
Yep.
Here's the pitch, right to the shortstop. Tough hop, but Jones is going to fire that one.
Nice job.
And get the put out. That was a tough hop, Nick. You could tell by the way that she was anticipating that one to bounce. It did not bounce the way she thought it was going to.
Yeah.
So the Northmen strand 1 after the leadoff single. The Blue Devils take to the plate here in the bottom of the third inning, up 6-1. Nick, what's impressed you so far in this game?
Getting good solid hits, playing well, running the bases, and paying attention.
That's right. And actually this game, relative to the first game, has been pretty well played. In that first game, we saw a litany of errors made by the Northmen early on in the second and third innings, where in this game only 2 errors made by the Northmen, but also on tough plays.
Yep.
You know, you had that one play to the third baseman and then another play out in right field where it just kind of had an issue judging the ball and the distance it was traveling and the speed and things like that. But for the Blue Devils, the fielding has been incredibly clean.
Yeah. And again, like you said earlier, it's the it's the nervousness and the nerves setting in, and you just got to calm down after one and just get back to it.
So leading off the inning for the Blue Devils will be Lenardowitz. That's a first pitch, high pitch for ball number 1. Blue Devils scoring 3 runs in each of the first 2 innings here, looking to keep the success going. In the bottom of the 3rd, Charles Trail joined by Nick Wenzel tonight from Gaylord High School. Hansen's pitch to Lenardowitz is handled by the 3rd baseman and
safe.
Looks like the throw pulled the first baseman off the bag.
And looks like we're gonna have a little.
Yeah. Head coach Dave Serafini is going out to get an explanation from the first base umpire Tom Pratt to see how that one was ruled. So they're gonna stay with the ruling on the field there as so they're gonna rule that a infield single.
Yeah.
For Lenardowitz. Back up is Jones, or excuse me. Yeah, that's right. Back up to the plate, leadoff hitter Jones. That's a high pitch for ball 1. That one had a little more heat on it though, didn't it, Nick?
Yeah. She had to duck out of the way after that one. Great eye though.
Second pitch is outside. Lenardowitz taking second base. So Jones with the 1-1 count. Hansen kind of taking a breather from the mound, taking a step back. This one's low and in the dirt. Nice stop by Bixby to contain that one. Some of those 2 hoppers, Nick, will come up and bite you as a catcher.
Yeah.
So 2-1 count for Jones as she stands in there from the left-hand side of the plate. This one's fouled, pulled right down the right field line. That's fair. This is going to be trouble all the way to the wall. Coming around to score is Lenardowitz. Jones rounding second. She's heading for third. She's going to cruise in, slide in. Another triple for the Blue Devils.
The ball hit her on the arm. Looks like she's a little.
Yeah, shaking that one off a little bit, but wow. What a hit by Jones all the way from, second. You could tell right when she ran on the bag at second, she was thinking 3. Didn't hold up, knew she had to slide, got in there with a little bit of time to spare, if you will, Nick. And so far for her, a home run, a triple, doing really well in the batter's box so far. As Shepard's going to pull this one down the left field line. Making the catch is the left fielder. Tagging is Jones, and she'll score on the RBI sacrifice fly by Shepard. So Blue Devils once again playing good fundamental softball here, Nick.
Yeah.
You got to appreciate the way that they're just the respect for the game.
Yeah.
And also how they execute.
Yep. And for the wonderful, powerful, awesome team that they are.
Yep. So Jones, the 3 hitter, is going to pop this one straight
up.
Making the put out is the shortstop for the Northmen, number 2, Lara Novensky. That one had some hang time, didn't it, Nick?
Yeah, it did. That one wanted to go up in the sky and say, hey, look, I'm hanging out up here for a minute.
Yeah, that thing came down with some precipitation on it because it was so high up there. So this one's chopped all the way back to the second baseman who can't handle it. So
Nice
reaching
job.
on an error will be that's Kozlowski who reached on an error.
Next up, 11. Of
Yeah, number 11. That's going to be Radulski, the pitcher for the second half of this doubleheader. Blue Devils up 8-1, 2 outs in the bottom of the third. Oh, this one's going right over the fence at home plate. And she just missed that one, Nick.
yeah.
So far in this doubleheader, we've seen 3 home runs, 3 balls hitting out of the ballpark, 2 in the second half of the doubleheader. This one's pulled down the line, foul.
That one had some.
Spin on it.
Yeah.
Yeah, a lot of spin, a lot of extra mustard on that one. Is Radulski now in a 0-2 count. Let's see if she's able to hang in there and find her pitch and give it a ride.
Just stay relaxed up the plate and just let her rip.
That's right. So 8-1, bottom of the third. Hansen's pitch. Radulski's pulling this one
And
down
there
the
it
left
is.
field line. It's going to
Foul.
go foul. So a good rip on that one, just a little bit out in front of it. Not able to keep it in play. But Nick liked the approach. Didn't really, it didn't affect her that she was down 0-2 in the count.
Yeah.
So here's Hansen's payoff pitch to Radulski. This one's pulled right to the shortstop, and she'll make the put out. Radulski's out. The Blue Devils are out in the bottom of the third, but they get 2 more runs, extending their lead to 8-1. We head to the top of the fourth right after this.
Johnson's Propane is Northern Michigan's #1 propane supplier. We have achieved our success through dedication to our customer service and giving back to our community. And now we have decided to make our biggest contribution to our community yet. A portion of our proceeds will be given to the Munson Healthcare Otsego Memorial Hospital to help fund the new emergency department. So when you choose Johnson's Propane, you also choose Northern Michigan. Call our office or visit us online to become a new customer today.
Here we go, top of the fourth inning action from Gaylord High School softball field. Blue Devils up 8-1 over the rival Big North Conference foe, Petoskey Northmen. So far in the second half of this doubleheader, Nick, it's been the power on display for the Blue Devils. Home run and triple by Jones, accounting for 3 RBIs. And the Blue Devils playing a clean game, clean fielding game, and Petoskey just having a hard time finding the strike zone.
Yeah.
But Radulski for the Blue Devils has retired 5 of the last 6 in the last 2 innings. So she's doing a good job from the mound, and looking for her to keep her success going here at the top of the 4th inning. So she'll face off against Brooke Bixby.
That'll be strike 1.
Yeah, Bixby had the solo home run in the top of the 1st inning for the Northmen. The only run on the board for them, but man, she hit that one out pretty good. And this one's deep to center, and that one's gone too. Oh my goodness, Brooke Bixby just hit back-to-back jacks in consecutive plate appearances, Nick.
Yeah.
And that one got out of here like a rocket.
Yeah, it did. It went up and over.
Oh, it certainly did. So one to straightaway center, the other one to left center, and completely different home runs. I mean, the first one was kind of a high fly ball. That one just left the building.
Left the arena.
Left the arena in a second.
Mm-hmm.
So Bixby accounting for those 2 home runs. If you've got her on your fantasy team, Nick, you're pretty happy, right?
Yep.
Yeah. Racking up the fantasy points, or the fantasy baseball points. Brooke Bixby with back-to-back home runs and plate appearances for the Northmen. So we got an 8-2 game, top of the 4th inning. other than the home runs allowed by Radalski, it's been a pretty good game so far.
Yeah.
Getting ahead of hitters early in counts.
Another
She's,
strike.
you know, once again up 0-2 in the count. Not wasting any pitches.
No, she's doing really well with the strike zone here.
0-2 pitch is popped straight up. This will be a play for the right fielder coming in to make the catch. Nice play made by Robbins. So 1 out, 1 run in for the Northmen in the top of the 4th inning. Blue Devils up 8-2. Don't have an official number, but the pitch count for Radalski has to be in pretty good shape.
Yeah.
And first pitch swinging foul tip at home plate. That was Novensky for the Northmen. And Radalski gets it right back, and she's right back to the mound and ready to fire again.
Yep.
Second pitch swinging, pop up to Mogenberg, and Mogenberg makes the play.
Nice work by Mogenberg there.
Yeah, Mogenberg saw that one, was able to track it down. Kind of a nubber off the end of the bat that just kind of hung up in the air.
Yeah.
Not quite sure on what it was going to do, and Mogenberg was able to make the play.
Yeah. Another strike.
Once again, Radalski early and often getting ahead of the count. 0-1.
Here comes the pitch.
Oh, this one's
Foul ball.
ripped back almost into the baseball field.
The coach from Petoskey over there saw it coming. He's
Yeah.
like, I'm gonna get that one.
Yeah, well, that one was, you know, a slice just over the head of the screen here. So 0-2 once again. Radalski working from ahead of the count. Here's the 0-2 pitch, popped up. This is going to be short center field. Nice play made.
Nice out.
That's Shepard who makes the out, retiring the side for the Northmen, but not before they get a solo home run once again from Bixby.
Yeah.
And that one was a sight to see, wasn't it?
It was.
So aside from the 2 solo home runs for Bixby, it's been a pretty good outing for Radalski in this game, Nick. Just, you know, I don't really want to call them errors. Just Bixby doing a good job of putting the bat on the ball and connecting and turning it loose with some power.
Yep.
So with the Blue Devils up in the bottom of the 4th, we're going to step aside and be right back. Are you sick and tired of monotonous family dinners? Then you need to call an audible and let BC Pizza take care of the rest. They've been the best source of handmade, hometown gourmet pizzas since 1988. And with over 30 locations, they're built to serve you. Their presence in each community has been second to none. BC Pizza has a wide variety of menu options, including salads, grinders, and of course, their famous pizza. BC Pizza, the best choice pizza. Here we go, bottom of the 4th action. Mogenberg leads it off for the Blue Devils, up 8-2. Hansen back on the mound for the Northmen. Let's see if Mogenberg can continue her successful trips to the plate tonight. Home run in the top half of the doubleheader today. Already 2 hits, scored a run.
I thought we'd be able to see another scoreboard be broken by a ball.
Here's the pitch. Mogenberg's
Nice,
going to
hit.
pop this one up to straightaway center. Diving play made by Gross. And an excellent put out as she retires Mogenberg to the kind of the bloop single bid that Mogenberg tried to put out there to center field, but Gross making an excellent play on that one. Flashing some leather.
Yeah.
So with 1 down.
A little low there.
Yep, Wangler taking the first pitch. That one was low and inside in the dirt.
It's a good eye, though.
Yeah, it certainly was, Nick. You got to, you know, in order to hit the ball, you got to have a good eye. So, you know, if you see it coming and it's low, you lay off of it.
Yep. And if you
1-0 pitch to Wangler's fouled straight away and straight up behind us.
The one thing is, too, if you see it coming to you, again, don't wait for it.
That's
Just
right.
Rip it. Keep your body still.
When you get your pitch, don't miss it. Hit it. So the 1-1 pitch to Wangler is pulled down the left field line, foul. These hitters are really starting to time up the pitches from Hansen, and between Wangler, Mogenberg, Jones.
Yeah.
A lot of these pitches have been pulled down the third base line.
Yeah.
Just foul. So 1-2 pitch coming up. High
there.
Yeah, it looked like an off-speed pitch that just got away from Hansen, missed high.
Yep. Good eye again there.
1-1 or 2-1, 2-2 pitch is fouled.
Down at third base line again.
Yep.
Foul.
Fouled. Yep.
And you can just see here in front of us, she's got that perfect arm formation. She's working on her practice swing, making sure she's ready, loose and ready to hit.
So the 2-2 pitch to Wangler is low, so full count. With 1 out in the bottom of the 4th inning. Robbins on deck for the Blue Devils. Hansen, the pitcher for the Northmen, trying to navigate this Gaylord lineup. As Wangler's going to pop this one up into shallow center field again. Making the play is second baseman Cataret for the 2nd out of the inning. So Petoskey making some nice plays in the outfield so far early in the 4th inning. So that'll bring up Robbins with 2 down in the bottom of the 4th, trying to get something going for the Blue Devils here.
Yep.
First pitch is high. I've noticed that when Hansen misses, it's typically high.
Yep. Keep the body still and let the bat do the work.
This one's inside, brought down a little bit for a strike. That was a nice, they're calling that one a ball as well, so just missed the upper part of the plate.
Yeah.
So Robbins in a good position as a hitter, 2-0 count. Another ball missed just high. 3-0 count now for Robbins. Loranovitz on deck for the Blue Devils. 3-0 pitch is swinging on 3-0 as Robbins trying to dig this one out. Error on the throw to first base. Robbins cruising into second base as she'll get in there, taking advantage of the mishap on the shortstop for the Northmen.
Nice job for Robbins for the Blue Devils there.
Yeah, taking advantage, first of all, putting the ball in play.
Yep.
She was in an 0-2 count. Got to make sure you make the defense take care of you. Unfortunately for the Northmen, unable to do so. So Robbins advancing to second on the error throw. Bunt laid down by Loranovitz. She's going to try to dig this one out, but nice play made. Hansen able to scoop and get the out at first base.
Yep.
So with that, we go to the top of the 5th inning from Gaylord High School field. We'll be back right after this message.
I'm gonna tell you about sportsmanship because it's important. Treat your opponents the way you would want to be treated. My mom says that. Listen to the referees. It's their job. Be nice to their team and our team. Cheer them on. Always play fair. It's the right thing to do. It's sportsmanship. It's not that hard.
Here we are from the top of the 5th. Blue Devils up 8-2 over the Petoskey Northmen. Wind still staying in on us, isn't it, Nick? It's still windy.
Yeah. It's pretty chilly, too.
Although the sun has been out for most of the afternoon, it's been nice to have a nice sunny blue sky day in northern Michigan. as Radulski's still on the mound for the Blue Devils. She's pitched a good game so far, only given up a couple hits, 2 of them, however, home runs to Bixby for the Northmen. First pitch swinging as the strike's in there.
Nice job.
Katie Hansen up to bat for the Northmen and swinging hard, just not missing by much. Is starting to get the timing a little bit. Let's see what the payoff is, and strike 3, caught the outside corner. Radulski did, and Hansen wasn't expecting that one. The first 2 pitches looked like she had a pretty good beat on it.
Yeah.
And Radulski changing it up a little bit, going with the outside fastball.
Yeah.
So 1 up, 1 down. This one's chopped to the shortstop. Going to be a tough play, but Jones makes it look easy.
Perfectly done. Or as they would say at Comerica Park, well done.
That's right. Well, we can say it here too, Nick. We can say well done here too.
Yep.
So 2 up, 2 down.
See what she can do here again.
Only 4 pitches needed to get 2 outs here for Radulski as she fires that one in there for another strike. That one looked good as soon as it left her hand, didn't it?
Yeah. That's a pitch.
0-1 pitch.
Another
swung
strike.
on and missed. Yeah.
Got to give her credit. She's doing a great job tonight for our Blue Devils.
Yeah. 0-2 pitch. Strike 3. Radulski retires the side in consecutive fashion. So Blue Devils come to the bottom of the 5th inning. And you got to love the way that Radulski has been pitching so far in this game, Nick.
Yeah.
Another 1-2-3 inning, retiring the side just like that, straight up, straight down.
She's executing well.
Executing her pitches, hitting the glove. We're going to be back in 30 seconds right after this. Are you sick and tired of monotonous family dinners? Then you need to call an audible and let BC Pizza take care of the rest. They've been the best source of handmade, hometown gourmet pizzas since 1988. And with over 30 locations, they're built to serve you. Their presence in each community has been second to none. BC Pizza has a wide variety of menu options, including salads, grinders, and of course, their famous pizza. BC Pizza, the best choice pizza. Bottom of the 5th now. Blue Devils coming to the plate. Leading off will be Jones, followed by Shepard and Jones. So top of the order for the Blue Devils. Katie Hansen still on the mound for the Northmen. As that one got away from her a little tall and high. And so that'll be a 1-0 count.
The Blue Devils are a little fired up here, Charles.
Yeah, they've got some energy. Let's see if Jones can, get something going here early on with the leadoff single. And she's going to pull that one down the right base or first base line and underneath the glove of the first baseman. So she does just that.
Now we have number 9 of Shepard coming to the plate for your Gaylord Blue Devils.
So Jones on first base, Shepard at the plate. First pitch is a little bit high and away. You can tell that Jones wants to advance to second, doesn't she?
Yeah. She's hunting it down.
Gotta love the aggressiveness on the base path that the Blue Devils have shown tonight.
Definitely.
First pitch is chopped off the glove of the first baseman. It's going to be a tough play for the right fielder. Holding at third is Jones, cruising into second. I think, that was just a tough play for the first baseman.
Yeah.
So Shepard hit that one hard. So 2 on.
That's got to be at least their, what, 5th mistake that they've made this inning?
You know, this game definitely, Nick, but that was a tough play
It was.
all the way around. I mean, that was a hard hit ball right off the end of the bat. Had a lot of spin on it for the first baseman to make that a tough play. So that'll bring Jones to the plate, 2 on, no outs. That one's low and inside. Coming home to score is Jones, and she'll make it there standing up. So a 9-2 advantage as the Blue Devils add another run to their total.
Yeah. It's exactly the same number as the last game, number 9 again.
One 1-0 pitch is low and inside.
Good eye.
Nine to 2 in the bottom of the 5th inning. So 2-1 count. Jones the batter, Hansen the pitcher. No outs for the Blue Devils. Swinging on a low offering. That one skipped right at the plate, didn't it, Nick?
It did.
Skipped right at the plate, so 2-2 count on Jones.
That was a good eye by Jones, though.
Runner on third base is Shepard. Here's the offering from Hansen, 2-2 count. Pulled right down the left line, just outside the base at, just outside the third baseline.
Yep, fouled.
A little bit out in front of that one.
Good work, though. Keep executing. I'm relaxed. Stay calm and let it rip.
That's right. So 2-2 count once again. Here's the pitch. Inside.
Strike on that one.
What's that?
Strike on that one.
That was a ball.
Ball?
Yep. It looked like a strike, didn't it?
It did. Perfectly well thrown.
So here's the payoff on the 3-2 count. Inside. And coming home to score is Shepard. Jones trying to get to second, and she's in there on the advancement. Wild pitch. Wild pitch allows Jones to advance. Shepard scores.
Yep.
Blue Devils got something cooking here in the bottom of the 5th inning. Still no outs. Kozlowski stepped into the batter's box. Here's the pitch. She's going to rip that one right up the middle. Coming around third base, being waved home is Jones. And she's in, standing up. Kozlowski advances to second base on the RBI single. So Blue Devils with 3 runs in the bottom of the 5th inning. Still no outs as they play station baseball.
Yeah.
Going from second to home to second once again. Like to see it. Good clean hitting. Good base running as well.
Yep. And again, well executed. You know, that was perfect. Doing really well out there. Keeping it going. Staying relaxed. That's what it's about.
That's right. So with Kozlowski on second, Rodolski digs in, and she's going to take the first pitch, missing or got the inside corner of the plate. Hansen finally getting rewarded for staying inside consistently.
Yep.
Getting that call now.
See what Rodolski can do here. And it looks like we're gonna have a time call for another mound visit for.
I think this might be a pitching change here, Nick, or maybe just some strategic talk.
Yep. Trying to get his team to calm down a little bit. And it looks like
we're about to have a pitching change here.
Yep.
Head coach Dave Serafini signaling. Actually, no, just a strategy meeting. Just telling the outfielders where they want them to be positioned.
Yep.
So Rodolski was with an opportunity to do some more damage to help her cause on the mound.
Yep.
been pitching excellently today.
She has. See what she can do here for the Blue Devils.
Yep, 11-2 lead. Still no outs. And that one's pulled down the left
Solid
field
hit.
line. That's going to go all the way to the wall. She was sitting on a fastball, got it, and she's going to go into second with an RBI double. And she didn't wait on that one at all, did she,
No.
Nick?
She didn't hesitate. She perfectly executed on that one, and she let it happen.
She let it rip. So
Yep.
with that RBI double for Rodolski, that's going to conclude the second half of the doubleheader. Blue Devils win it 12-2 after winning the top half 16-1. So for myself, Nick Wenzel, all of our sponsors tonight, Next Level Sandbag, Pine Squirrel. If you're interested in sponsoring Gaylord softball, let us know. Either get a hold of one of the coaching staff members for Gaylord softball team or get a hold of me, Charles Strail, with Next Level Broadcasting, and we'll get you in the lineup of sponsors. We'll make it happen. All right, so for myself, Nick Wenzel, everyone, have a great evening. Good night.